Randy Rock from Golden City Films. Today we're going to be looking at the Blindspot Scorpion light, which I've been testing out on a feature that I've been working on recently. So the design of the Blindspot Scorpion light obviously starts with this super clamp right here, which you actually detach the light from, and this can clamp onto, everybody knows what these are, these clamp onto everything. This one's awesome. It's also got let's see, a couple 1/4-20 holes and some holes for putting on accessories, and you can add the wedge in here if you want to. And also there, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's actually a 1/4-20 thread right there, so you could stick it right on top of a light stand or, you know, various accessories. There's 1/4-20 holes down the strip of this super clamp, and this actually, it's the Blindspot one, and you get one of these with each of your lights. You can get them with just battery power, which would look a lot like this. It's like an old Sony F battery that lasts a pretty good time. It's rated at 80 minutes for one light. I actually tested it myself, and it went to 99 minutes before it shut off, so I was surprised by that. But yeah, you can basically use just the battery pack, and your light is completely portable. One of my favorite things about this light is really the barn doors. It actually has proper barn doors. I know you see them on a lot of lights, and they don't do anything, or they you know, they cut the light in 8 stop gradations that are just really ugly. But this is actually an LED light, and it's about 150 watt tungsten equivalent. But these barn doors really allow you to shape light so particularly. I mean, we got down to the millimeter like that, like to light one little object on a shelf, you know, in this short film that we're doing.
And you're kind of scanning the shelves for a second, and then you're like, there it is, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Kind of like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Camera's rolling.
Speed 3. Scene 8 continued 1, take 3. And action. So this would be the first time you leave the table, because you picked up the cookies, but you're like,
I look at that.
As you can see with these barn doors, you can get really picky and really down to, you know, a sliver of light coming out of there, and you can do a lot of really cool stuff with that, especially for practicals too. It's really good for practical lights because it's very easy to hide this thing. I mean, this thing is so tiny, you could hide it anywhere. And actually, I hid it for a practical shot on the last feature, and the director was looking away, and he looked back by a lantern, and it had a nice light around it, and he was like, "Whoa, how's that look so nice already?" So, yeah, I just hid one of these under the table. It casts some wicked hard shadows when you want it to, and you can do a lot of really cool creative things with that. If you don't want that, it's pretty simple, because it comes with these little magnets, and you just place them on there instead of having to use, you know, C47s. Just clamp that on, and then you have diffusion, so you can soften up those shadows. Or if you want to use this as a key light, you absolutely can. I mean, you dim it down some, and it won't throw off as much, and you can use it as a key light. So it's pretty versatile, going from, you know, complete harsh shadow, which is just almost grim and noir looking, and then it's great if you want to use it that way. That's how I'd use it. But yeah, but then you could be taking this to, you know, your shoot as the main key light. This little thing. And that's it. That's all you need. We've done that. So another use for this light is it makes a killer backlight. And what we did actually on it was actually a corporate shoot, so I can't really say for who or whatever, but we had to do a pretty basic, you know, floating head interview type, and we clamped this onto the back of their chair and actually, you know, lit this behind their head, directly behind their head, and it was like the most wicked backlight. But I've also used it from across the room, being the backlight for 3 to 4 people, and you know, with that kick that it has, it delivers in that way too. It's just you can do a lot of things with this one light, and I only have the one prototype so far. I ordered my whole set. I can't wait to get them. But just with this one light, the last feature film I took it on, we were going to use it for like one shot just to test it out. We used it in every single shot for that whole day. That was a long day. That was like an 18-hour day. And yeah, this thing was like, we always found a place for this in the shot. Hold on. So just with the overall versatility of these, once I get my set, which I have been anxiously awaiting for, I'm gonna do another video that shows how I'm gonna work these in with my Aries set, you know, and how they can do things that some of my Aries can't. This is not equal to an Aries 150 or a Mole 150. It's a different light. So I'm gonna get the whole set. I'll show you how they all work and go into as much depth as possible. But for right now, Blindspot and this Scorpion light is just something to keep your eye out for now. And if I were you, I'd pre-order, because I think it's an essential piece of gear if you're, you know, really serious about your lighting. So that's my review of the Blindspot Scorpion light, and check out my site at goldencityfilms.com, and you can also check out their site where they have these for sale. I already have my set pre-ordered. Suggest you do the same. It's a great, unique tool, so I'm really happy to see this come into the marketplace. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want.
I'll shoot wider, then that way we can cut in back to the close for the close.
But we should have to go to different angles still. I'll just shoot it. I'll go back to that. You want to move angles? And I'll just be showing the full versatility of these over car. Really? Damn, I just want to wrap this up.